feel like it's just like a nice round number. If we want to go for like 8, for sure, yeah, we could change it.
No, I'm with you on 10. I just didn't know if you could even do that. Yeah, leave it at 10. That's fine. If you start not being able to keep 5,
What?
Again?
The microphone's off.
you're in the next room. Of course you can hear this.
That Dan is so dummy.
Yeah.
How about now? Picking up through the... What? Probably just one in the studio. What about now? Because whenever I use studio mode, so I can't use studio mode to use it. Anyway, first step.
Hey, everybody. We're here. Listen, I get to do the intro. Got him. Just help.
Just help. It was like, help get me gear.
Like it's still talking in case you didn't turn it off, just so you know.
Okay, well, I have nothing. I don't know.
I'm just
Thank you. Thank you.
Shut up, Dan.
Hey, Danny, you're the worst part of the show. Shut up.
Yeah, cool shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like wrong season.
Yeah. Look at you in your hat and your 2 shirts.
Do you want this? Do you need this?
What's he gonna do with it? Yeah.
I miss you, melting pot.
Yeah,
I
Mom.
really do, man. Hasn't been for a very long time. Can you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to. Really only go to
Who's the worst champion? Buffalo Bills or Junior Mom?
Sheamus.
It happens this month? Or like...
They both
Sheamus is always the worst answer.
They both came out this month.
Well, this year. I would say Jinder.
Yeah, but the Bills suck.
Bills are a bunch of haters. Sean McDermott.
I agree. Hello and welcome to another episode of the SharpSHOOTers. As always, we're your hosts, Juicebox, Danny, and Matt, and we hope you guys are enjoying a very nice Martin Luther King Jr. Day as we are here for Crystal Ball predictions and another AEW crate unboxing. Welcome, everyone. How are we doing?
We're doing good. We're all elite. Got the crate
We're
ready to
all
go.
elite.
Ready to go, but
I really can't wait for the crate,
yeah,
even though mine didn't come and I'm so sad.
mine arrived. Danny's
It's
hasn't.
ridiculous.
So now Danny gets to watch Christmas morning.
I feel like I'm going to be able to live through you, though. It's fine.
All right.
Really quick, first, I believe we got a subscriber. Did we not, producer? Let me know.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh.
It's only showing the new sub goal. Hold on.
It's all good.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah,
Oh,
MLK Day is going A-OK.
well.
For me. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, I believe it's
No.
going great. The pay-per-views this weekend were really good. Collision was good. Battle of the Belts was great. I really liked that a lot. I think we had a good week of wrestling, personally. How did you fare? Because you watched everything this weekend, and that was just a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that in a minute.
That's like 14 hours of wrestling.
Yeah, we got to start with the trivia first.
You're right.
Before we dive into all the wrestling.
You're right. And today's trivia question might be very simple or very difficult. I'm not sure. Nice and easily. This finishing move is for which wrestler?
Rey Mysterio.
Funny enough, it is called El Rey.
That's the name of the finishing
That's the name of his finishing move.
move. El Rey.
El Rey.
And it's a finishing move, not a signature move. Like, he does it to set up shit.
You know what? It didn't specify. I'll give you his other trademark moves just to make sure.
619.
El Rey, Downtown 3, and Tennessee Whiskey. Those are his 3 trademark maneuvers.
Current active? Or
Current
it could be
active
all-time?
wrestler.
Okay.
I'll give you some hints. It's a hard one.
Okay, I will go with Logan Paul.
It's not the name I would have thought.
Tennessee whiskey. I'm gonna assume you're trolling me. I'm just gonna go with Top Dollar.
He is correct.
Wow.
The hottest free agent signing of 2024. Top
He's
Dollar.
good. He's good.
That was a good one. I didn't think you were gonna do it. I didn't think you were gonna say it. I didn't think you were gonna say the word.
Well, yeah.
Stumped the Schwab over there.
That was good.
Well, the El Rey, no, it was the down.
Tennessee,
no,
oh.
the down 3 or whatever.
Oh, downtown 3?
I was like, all right, basketball. I was like, he usually wears the basketball shorts with the.
I was hoping you would think like Street Profits.
True. That's
So I was
another
like,
good one.
because El Rey and everything, I'm like, maybe he'll think Street Profits. It didn't work.
Those other two can't be real. He's never hit those moves before. It's like, see, that's also the other thing. No, see, like, that can't be. No, all right, I know I got it right, so this is all null and void. But like, you can't have a finishing move if you never win a match with a finishing move. Like, name one match he won with a finishing move.
Hey man, that's why I switched it and said trademark moves, because you were right. I don't know if any of those were his finisher. Those were all trademark moves of Top Dollar.
Top Dollar, piece of shit.
Welcome back to Top Dollar.
2-time Shooty Award
I was
winning.
gonna say 2-time Shooter Award winner, recent signee for TNA,
Worst wrestler of the year.
future TNA World Champion.
Worst tag team of
Love
the
it.
year.
On that note, we did get a new subscriber tonight, which brings our current number to 7, which has brought us to a new goal of 10. So now we're trying to reach 10 subscribers. Our old goal was 5. We have surpassed it. We want to keep shooting up. So please help us out. Do the perfect 10. Be a Ty Dillinger. Use your Amazon to help give us a free subscription. Doesn't cost you anything. Gives us a little bit so we can get better equipment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And now we go to the unboxing.
Let's go.
Oh my
Lord.
God.
Oh my God. Sean McDermott would be proud.
Wow.
We're unboxing.
You know
Finally
what?
Unboxing.
You're totally right.
I like it. Let's go. What the? Someone scare somebody?
Is that Maverick barking?
Hold on, drum roll. I'm not even ready. All right. That's it. Let's see what we got
That
here.
is Maverick scratching at the door, guys. I'm gonna go get him.
I heard the little whoop.
Yeah, I had to get him.
I heard it. I knew it. All right.
Come on.
I'm gonna open it all while Danny's not here. All right. So for those of you that do not know, the All Elite crate, it is a quarterly crate provided by AEW. It comes with 2 T-shirts, a micro brawler, a pin.
This was one of the T-shirts one time.
An 8x10 autograph, correct? And I believe some other random little things inside of it. So I do not know what's in here. None of us do. So let's open it up and get to it.
Maverick wanted to be here for the unboxing.
All right, let's go.
Hey, sit.
So we're gonna get this box out of here, this card first. I don't want to see what's in the box. You can look if you want.
Yes.
First, we got a T-shirt from let's go.
Nice.
Adam Copeland.
I was hoping they would give us a Copeland T-shirt.
That's dope. I like that. I'm hyped. It's like gray too. It's not black or anything. So always an A+.
Nice skull.
Copeland, rated R superstar since '92.
I like that, man. That's a good shirt.
That's dope. Well done.
That's a nice shirt.
What's this other one?
You gonna check them off?
I'm excited about these.
Are you? Okay.
Right, I'm gonna put
Interesting.
we're gonna wear this one.
Are you gonna put it on now?
Yeah, that's why I wore the white
Here,
shirt.
I'll hold this for you.
No!
I'm just gonna hold it.
No! I got it. We're just gonna throw this on.
Good call. I was gonna just take it.
Yeah, I know you were.
Get it now. Get it
Get
now.
out now! My chases!
Oh, well, there goes Maverick. He scared him off.
You unboxed your dog. All right. I like this. Nice. All right, next
what
up.
else we got?
Another T-shirt.
Looks like FTR.
Ooh.
That's a nice FTR one.
That's a simple one. You know, like, it's funny. I thought...
It's nice.
No, I like it. I thought that they did this one already. Like, the design, I like it. It's nice, though.
They've done that design. They haven't given us that shirt.
Yeah.
The FTR one they gave us was the red one, right? Like the 5-star.
No, not even in the crate. I just mean in general as a shirt. I feel like they've
They've done designs like that. I don't think it was that one, though.
I like that one, though.
Well, obviously it wasn't that one. It's supposed to be exclusive.
Yeah, that's the other
Yo,
thing, too.
Matt's smile. He's reading this card,
There's one.
and his smile is killing me.
It's fine. You'll see.
Yeah, one of the things in here is... Not all the things in here are exclusive, by the way.
What is that? What is that one?
What?
What is that one?
Oh, my God.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
What is that?
It's
We
the
got
same.
acclaimed scissors.
Do they even say acclaimed anywhere?
They do. They say on the blade.
Oh,
Wow.
that's great.
We got scissors from the acclaimed.
That's not funny.
You can scissor me daddy ass. Do you have the chat up somewhere we can see it? I can't see it anywhere at the moment.
Just in case.
We've only gotten the sound effect.
Oh, okay. I thought you were pointing at somebody.
Yeah, it's
Just
pointing at
point
the
at the camera.
Oh.
Towards the
Yep. So we have acclaimed scissors. I'll keep them in there for now, just for everybody's safety.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got some
Appreciate
scissors.
that.
Just for everyone's safety.
We got Micro Brawler
Yeah,
Luchasaurus.
That's a dope one.
That is dope. He's got is that the red and the black attire? Yep, not the green.
Still named Luchasaurus, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
They gotta get
Change
rid
the
of
name,
that stuff now.
From the Tar Pits. It says on the back of it, debut October 25th, 2009. Jeez. Okay, I thought he was like thousands of years old. What the fuck is this?
Well, that's when he debuted, not when he was born.
That's true. He had to practice.
This guy.
Oh boy.
The fuck?
Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt's pencils. Property of Sanjay Dutt. They say on them.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's
I
pretty
like that a lot.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but keep going.
You should probably return that then. It's his property.
No, they're
That's
mine
fair.
now. We got an MJF pin.
Ooh, he's our
Says,
scumbag.
He's our scumbag.
That's
Check
a good
that out.
pin.
That's pretty
What
dope.
is happening?
No,
I like that.
Don't worry, he hasn't even gotten.
What
It's
is
nice.
happening? I'm so scared of what you're gonna open.
We got a patch, a Danhausen patch.
Nice.
I like that.
Let's go.
It's kind of like the old Batman logo, like a,
Yeah.
like a bat vampire.
So is he
kinda
getting all the
thing.
same stuff, or is?
pretty much.
Unless any of the things on there say it's like a chase or a chance of, it should all be the same.
All the same except for Luchasaurus.
Yeah, that's the only one that should be
Also,
different.
there's a chased Luchasaurus.
Well,
Yeah.
no, the micro brawlers usually they don't give you the same one.
No, they do.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
says
I'm-
300 chase variants included.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so unless you get a chase, it's the same thing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So there's the Danhausen.
So yeah, so then everything should be the same.
Okay.
That is the patch. It's
But-
pretty dope.
I can't wait for some one time.
And
All right.
I hate how it's like one of the last things too.
It's
They
the last
boxed
thing,
it
too.
perfectly.
They did
As
it perfect.
I
He
predicted,
did predict this.
MJF versus Bryan Danielson Iron
Very
Man
good
match
prediction.
poster. I like it though. It's cool. I wish I had somewhere to really put them all up.
Try not to
That would
spoil
look
it.
crazy.
What's happening?
Okay. Next up, we have a banner. Looks like. Ooh, we got a bonk.
Who bonked us? How dare they?
Oh, I see what that is.
How dare you bonk us? Is it a flag?
Flag or
It's
a
Samoa
banner?
Joe.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry to spoil.
I like Samoa Joe.
Legit?
I said sorry to spoil. It's Samoa Joe.
No, that's Samoa Joe, flag or banner, as you will. There we go.
All right, so this is the last thing that he's been excited for. Who the fuck's the? Who's the signature?
I think the last one we got is the autograph, and actually, I think I know who it is based on who's in the box.
Yeah, you remember who's in the box.
I remember who's in the box. I'm pretty sure I know who this is, but I'm gonna.
This is gonna be your favorite thing.
I'm gonna hold the line.
I forgot who's in the box.
Come on.
I'm so excited.
You know who it is?
I'm pretty sure I do.
I know.
Cause I remember. I know you know who it is. You have the card.
I'll wait.
Yep.
You're not gonna be as.
Let's go.
You're not gonna be as excited.
Oh, is it Sky Blue?
Sky Blue, baby! Shooty award winning. Look at that.
Almost Bonk of the Year award winning.
Put it right.
I prematured my bonk.
Put it right over
I
here.
thought that was the autograph.
That's so funny.
Let's go. I like it.
Nice.
That's good. Very good. Very good.
That's a good picture too.
It's not crumpled up like yours.
Like that Brody King one. That was so sad. Yo, they sent me one like the next day. It was great.
Nice.
They did really, really well. Don't bonk my gong. Yo, watch it.
Somebody wrote, oh.
You bonked their gong.
I bonked the flag when I meant to bonk the picture, but I was.
I thought it was gonna be a sky blue like flag. I was like, let's go!
That's a pretty good box.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it.
I like the autograph.
We know.
I like.
Yeah, so unless I get some kind of chase variant of Luchasaurus.
I'm curious
same
though.
thing.
Does it say? Okay, I'm curious what the variant looks like because I don't know which one's the normal.
It's probably
one.
just different colors.
Anybody,
But yeah, do you have the variant? That's fair.
well, there's no sticker on it, so I'm assuming no.
No, because usually.
But I don't know what the variant would be. Is it black? It's probably all black, and not red.
Maybe it's Kill Switch. That'd be dope.
Nah, I don't think they have that ready yet.
That'd be crazy.
Maybe it's Jungle Man.
You know, it's funny. I gotta look. Sanjay Dutt wasn't on the list. I'm curious.
Maybe just they had extras and threw it in.
Why is this crap in there?
Maybe they just had some pencils. So
I'm gonna use those pencils at work, so that's fine by me.
Who uses pencils anymore?
Oh, right. Do we want to take a quick commercial before? Where's Matt at? Do you want to roll right in, producer? What do you want us to do? Roll right in?
Let's keep
roll
it
right into
rolling on.
Where's Matt at? If you don't mind, please pull up the AEW rankings as we discuss a pretty big week in wrestling, in my opinion.
So now, mind you, these rankings, since we didn't do them this past Thursday on our shooties, this is about 2 weeks worth of updating. So a lot of movement, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of debuts, a lot of people getting kicked off. If we can move it up a little bit for us, just so we can see the bottom.
Yeah, we know the top ones in each of
the number 5. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's good.
What happened?
We lost half of it. There you go.
Perfect.
All right. So yeah, we'll start off here. We got Swerve Strickland moving up to number 1. MJF came off the list.
Because he's not with AEW anymore.
Just because of his inactivity, not so much him no
He's
longer.
not signed with AEW. You can't be on the top.
Well, the thing is,
he's off the website.
This is kayfabe. This is all kayfabe storyline based.
Exactly.
Based on the storyline, though.
Based on the storyline, there's no MGF
he's out
in AEW.
So we don't know what's going on with him right now. So right now, Swerve Strickland's moved up to number 1.
Shouldn't Hook be number 1? Contender?
No, well, Swerve's been in the top 5 for what feels like months now, and he got another win this week against Matt Sydal.
Hook gets one bad signal. All right, he doesn't need the one.
Yeah, Hook had the win against that Kevin Matthews guy, and he's got a title.
Yeah, that was just to show that Hook can lift up a big guy.
Yeah,
so everyone believes that he can beat Samoa Joe.
Hook. No offense to Hook. Hook won't be on here for long. No. But Hook at number 2, Adam Page and Adam Copeland both debuting at number 3 and 4. They've been picking up some wins lately.
Enjoy that.
Against Claudio and
I don't like the Cope Oakland.
I like the Cope Oakland.
I don't like how it sounds. It doesn't roll off your tongue.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What?
Adam Copeland has been doing an open challenge every week.
Did you watch Collision?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's what he calls it.
So it's called the Cope Open. The Cope Open. And I don't mind it. It's fine.
Yeah, Danny, why don't you cope?
Yeah, Cope.
Cope some more.
And then number 5, Konosuke Takeshita moving down 2 spots, but still stays in there. I think I also took off since the last 2 weeks. I took Mox off because he hasn't wrestled once in the last 2 weeks.
Good.
And
Kudos.
Jay White also came off. He hasn't wrestled since World End.
Yes.
So a little bit of a shift there in the men's solo division. If anybody has any thoughts on the AEW rankings as you're watching along with us, please do share in the comments. Let us know if you think I got it wrong. And let me know if I got it right.
Are we discussing just rankings right now, or are we discussing like storyline stuff with them?
I mean, we could. It's whatever you want.
What a swerve. Thank you, Killer Tomato. Play on words.
Let them live.
I just said thank you.
Yeah, let's sort of live. Yeah, sure. We can
So then
talk
fine, let's how are we feeling about Hook getting a title shot? Like the reason for it. We just talked about how like he needs to do something, and then we blinked, and now he's the #1 contender for the world championship.
I think it makes sense. Or just they had nothing else really on the stovetop, so nothing else cooking. If you're picking up what I'm smelling.
Cooking.
Yeah,
Hooking.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, because it's trying to. Sorry.
No, I agree. It was just, like you said, I was just saying, like, a week before they made Hook call out Joe, like, Hook's just stale and stagnant right now. He's not doing anything. It's kind of whatever it is. So him to do this is a big swing for him.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with the title shot. I do honestly think they moved it up a few weeks because of the gender stuff. I really do think that.
Really?
Only because...
Didn't he do this before Jinder?
He
Didn't
did.
he get the title shot before Jinder?
Not the match.
not the match.
He called him out,
called
but
him
not
out.
the match. So the only reason I say it is purely because it's a match that's clearly sponsored by the Suicide Squad game with WB. The Suicide Squad game isn't coming out for another few weeks. Usually you'd want to do a match like that the week of the game coming out.
Yeah, like the Texas Chainsaw.
Well, do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, no, seriously,
No,
yeah,
for
like
sure.
that.
But do you think they're gonna wait 2 months for either Swerve or Adam Page to get the next title shot? Like that might be the match they do then.
I personally think Joe, Swerve, and Page is a three-way at Revolution. That's my thoughts right now.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't think there's any like world title match in between Hook right now and then Revolution?
There could be. You could do versus one of them or something.
No, just
or you can
very
do
interesting. I'm just
Wardlow
curious.
or something maybe too. But,
I really do enjoy Hook being there and stuff. So it's
it's Joker and Harley Quinn and Batman. You with the Batman?
What is happening here?
Someone's got the Batman emoji.
No, I know. That's dope.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the Joker one. All right, let's go to the women's.
Yeah. So women's, Willow stays at 1. I moved Sky Blue up 2, and Sheeta returning rather at number 3. Bless you. Ruby Soho moves down. She picked up a few losses recently, and Deonna Purrazzo debuting at number 5 with her win over Red Velvet.
She hasn't been awful.
She only had the one match.
I just mean like on TV, like the interviews and stuff. She hasn't been the worst character so far. So I'm actually kind of.
Yeah, I don't mind her. She's fine in the ring. I just don't like her on the mic. So that's just me personally. But
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they're limiting her on the mic. I feel like so far they haven't given her like long interviews or whatever, so it hasn't been terrible.
And like I hate to say it, like I know it sounds like kind of like a WWE thing, but like she's good in the ring, but I'm at a point where like I look at her and I'm just like, okay, like how much money is she gonna make me? Like on TV with the company, like is she really gonna be drawing and making me money in the women's division with all the talent I already have that I should be putting on TV? What is she gonna really do? So, again, I'm not a Deonna hater. I like Deonna Purrazzo. I just don't like her on the mic. But like, I feel like they're at a point where you're either bringing all this talent like Mariah May and all this stuff, and it's great. But
I'll just say I kind of agree with you, where it's kind of like what we were saying. I think last year when they were bringing all these guys, and it's like, all right, where are we putting all them though? Like, look, Andrade's now gone. Miro doesn't have anything. He beat Andrade and hasn't been seen since. You know what I mean? Like, we have all these big names that they sign, and half of them just aren't on TV because they just don't have time for them. Which, like, great for you guys. Your roster's so heavy that like Miro can't get a regular time on TV. That's nuts. And that's why I think that's why like Nick Nemeth and all them didn't even like, I don't know if there was any talks about it or whatever, but I didn't hear anything about them like close to signing with AEW or anything like that. And Probably for good reason.
No, but the window's still there for them to show up. I mean,
Oh, for
they're
sure.
both involved with New Japan and Impact. Actually, and Ali.
Ali's with.
I think he did Impact as well.
Yeah.
They both did both.
Yeah.
So like those can still happen. I don't think.
No,
either
but
of
they're
them
not.
are-
They didn't sign with AEW to be like
Yeah.
on the AEW roster. They'll cross over and be on AEW TV maybe, but
Yeah, well, it's a different because it's a different landscape now in wrestling versus what it
Yeah.
was like 2-3 years ago.
no, for sure.
You know, even when AEW was around. I think now everyone kind of sees how AEW did it with a lot of people that came in, and it's made people more hesitant to just blindly sign.
I miss Jade.
What's that?
I miss Jade.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
she's gonna show up in Rumble.
It's
That's
so
it.
stupid.
She's gonna debut at Rumble. She's gonna eliminate like 5 people, and then she's probably gonna get thrown out by like fucking Nia Jax, and then like, oh my god, like now they're gonna fight.
On NXT?
No,
Or do you think she's going straight to the main card?
she's gonna be in the Rumble. Yeah, she's gonna go straight to the main card.
By the way, really quick side note. Speaking of NXT, did the Dusty Classic happen or is it happening?
It's going on right now.
Okay, because I really, even though I don't watch it and I don't know a lot about it, I for some reason think the tag team of Corbin and Breaker is actually a really good tag team. I kind of want to watch because of that. Has it been good?
I don't watch.
Oh, I thought you were watching a little bit.
Nope, I do not watch NXT at all. The
Alright.
only thing I watch for NXT is when they do the Peacock specials. That's it.
Interesting.
Weekly,
Okay.
I don't bother. It's not worth it.
I might just watch the clip of them then. Like that tag team just seems interesting. Tasmanian. If people do get them, I don't know how they get those emojis.
It says global, so I think they're just available. You just gotta look through your
Yeah, Killer
tabs.
Tomato. Just like make an effort. Check a little bit.
Yeah,
look around.
Play around in your
This
emojis.
guy.
They're in there.
All right. Tag team.
Yeah, tag team.
Aiden would find it.
I have the Kingdom still at number 1. They'll stay there for now, but I feel like with time, I don't know how much they're gonna keep wrestling, but they haven't really given me too much of a reason to move down. Even though I know the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, but they're at number 1. FTR and Matthews and Black both flipped because over the last 2 weeks they've been fighting each other, and FTR won the tag match. House of Black won the trios match. So tag team rankings, FTR gets the bump over them.
Got him.
Sting and Darby returning at number 4 after the win.
That was a good match.
And they're confirmed now. For the Revel, they're confirmed.
It's not confirmed yet. They're probably gonna Freebird with the love.
Thanks, man.
Damn. You see
Love
that?
Freebird.
No love for us.
It's
Gotta say something that they love, bro.
because I missed his birthday party.
So I wasn't there either.
But yeah, Sting and Darby. But yeah, the match is not official. It's just implied or rumored right now.
I don't like that, but we'll get to that later.
No, we can talk about it now. I mean,
What do you
talking
think of
time.
it?
yeah.
I don't care. I wasn't probably going to watch anyway. I have no connection to Sting, if I'm being brutally honest.
No, totally
I
fair.
have zero connection to Sting. I've always thought he was okay.
Mhm.
I always thought he was the face of the inferior show.
Oh,
Because I was a WWE guy.
Yeah, ooh.
WCW sucked. I never watched WCW.
WCW had a good, 2-3 years. It
So
wasn't
that-
all. It didn't suck. It was
that I
pretty
didn't
good.
watch.
Sting was big because he had to be at the time.
Not really. Sting was big because he was the face of that company since the 80s. Sting took over that company. The torch got passed to Sting 88 or 89 by Flair. Then he was the face of the Good Guy company, and then he did the NWO thing. Goldberg was really big because he had to be.
He was the anti-NWO. You talking about next gen Sting? I'm talking strictly NWO.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Chat's getting a little crazy
He's
right
talking,
now.
He's talking Crow Sting.
Uh-oh. Crow Sting was perfect. Crow Sting was because he needed a change. Again, I'm going to say Goldberg was big because they needed him to be big to fight Austin at the time.
Speaking of
My
Goldberg, can you name 5 people that Goldberg has beaten in WCW?
Hugh Morris, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan. Who did he beat for the U.S. title? I want to know who. William Regal or Steven Regal. I forgot what his name was then. He beat La Parka.
Okay.
He beat a few guys.
You're making up names at this point.
Yeah.
What? You haven't heard of these guys?
I've heard of them.
Oh, okay.
Who's,
That's good.
what was that one name? Hulk.
Dylan,
Dylon,
Sorry.
and Dylon.
Oh,
They spit
man.
on fire.
Going back to this, so you don't care at all about it.
Not really.
Now, okay, taking this part,
I
taking
might
aside, like,
root for those Young Bucks.
I was gonna say, taking aside how you feel about Sting or not Sting, do you think Young Bucks make sense for a Sting match?
Not really, because of everything. Like they haven't touched
I don't
anything with the
yeah,
Elite. So
I
it
don't
just comes out of
understand
nowhere.
where the Young Bucks came
But
from.
the Elite were dressed in black and white, and Sting likes black and white, so it connects.
You know, like, I just obviously everybody from day one, at least I think a majority of fans assumed and wanted Sting versus Darby.
100, like, I can't believe they're not doing it.
And I get it
But
at this point.
Sting probably can't.
He
Go.
can't do a
he's
singles
only
match.
done tag matches
He
to
can't do
this
a singles
point.
match.
As much as that's what we want and what makes sense, I was fine with okay. Like
Hold on.
we'll get there. I was
Go
fine
on.
with okay. It's gonna be a tag match, but of all the tag matches to do, you would think it'd be something a little bit more story based. And I just like I was thinking they were gonna do like the Callis family. Like that was the story kind of going on.
That would
Or-
Like, pass the torch to the young guy, maybe, if you're going to have Sting
or they
lose.
could have pulled any other thread. And I know everyone's had the argument, oh, well, Sting definitely had a say in it. That's who we wanted.
I don't think so.
I don't buy that.
Why
I mean,
would Sting want them?
like how's he going to say no to the EVPs?
Exactly,
So-
but why would he want that? It doesn't make sense.
It's not official yet.
It's not official yet,
yeah.
but it's pretty much official. Doing a ranking of best wrestling games is 100% a great idea, and that is going to be something on the docket
A couple
probably
months.
for February.
Couple months.
I'll write that down.
That's a good idea. I like that one. All right, and trios.
Hold on. Kind of funny that Crow Sting wore black and white, and so did the NWO. I feel like that shouldn't have worked as well as it is. Yeah, well, that was that time, I guess. Everybody
Well,
was edgy.
Yeah, and plus the reason that
You're right,
Because
though.
everyone-
Who's wearing the home jerseys?
Whoa,
well, everyone was.
Tez, that needs to be decade based. You can't just compare games today from back then. But probably the two I put the most time in was WCW and WO Revenge and SmackDown vs. Raw 04. I think it was 04. I mean, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, you can bracket them off. You can just do. Yeah, there's a whole thing. That's a lot. There's a lot there though. We can workshop that.
I'm
though.
just seeing of all.
Luke, you know who I
How dare you?
Oh boy.
Oh God.
All right. Well, we will certainly workshop a video game. We can do either a ranking. We can do a tournament. With either or. We'll figure it out.
Luke,
And
I
then
am your
trios.
father.
really quickly, just for trios, Top Flight and Andretti staying at number 1. Hardy's and Mark Briscoe, House of Black and
Ooh.
Dark Order all debuting. And then Penta Commander and Vikingo moving down but staying on.
Hardys and Mark Briscoe are together? That's perfect.
Now, how do you see a weird thing with the Hardys going on right now? Can you tell where their storyline's going?
They gotta be turning heel.
I mean, it doesn't make sense if they're not.
They've been very low key bitter and like crazy
And then
towards
saying
Mark.
like backhanded shit. Not even Mark. Also the private party last week.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
Like-
so it's gotta be coming where they're doing something with them. I hope it's not too far off where it's like all of a sudden they're really leading into the Broken and the Willow stuff again.
I don't think so. I feel like that
don't
already.
like that.
No, but that already played its
And then
thing
they
early
take out
on.
the Young Bucks, and then Broken Matt Hardy fights Sting.
I prefer the Hardys and the Young Bucks to fight Sting and Darby.
We should just get the Dudleys to come back at this point.
NWO Wolfpack.
TLC plus Sting and Darby.
I like it.
Sting dies. Like just go out swinging.
Edge and Christian one night only.
Yeah.
They put their rivalry aside.
All the booking logic out the window for Sting. I just don't want Flair to turn on him. I don't want some Flair. I don't want it to be about Flair. That's all I'm worried about, honestly. I'm more worried about
Hey.
Flair getting involved in the finish than the Young Bucks actually winning it.
I saw Flair deadlifting, so guy still
God,
got it.
I
Guy
thought he
still
was
got
in
it.
a break.
Guy still got
In
it.
his defense, that was a lot of weight.
Well, wait, now, did you even watch Dynamite this past week?
No.
So you didn't even see him get in and out of the ring and chop
No.
whoever the fuck it
Oh
was?
God, I thought
He
was
barely got out.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw someone say like Ric Flair's broken, and he like froze.
yeah.
yeah, because he
I
was
thought
going to
gonna
get out of the
die.
ring and somebody was running up the ropes, so he just like stops like mid leg his legs up and just waits for him to stop going off the ropes so he can get out and not like lose his balance.
It was very
Mm.
scary.
He's cooked, man. Like Flair will be lifted dead pretty soon if he doesn't slow down. Hey,
So does that mean for this week's Where's Matt at? Matt's nowhere.
No, I've watched some stuff online.
it's all
but-
good. We're filling in the blanks.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
All right.
But yeah, so that's the AEW rankings as of the last 2 weeks. So we can dive into other wrestling stuff in general
You
now.
know, yeah, you wanna know where I'm at? He watched so much wrestling in one day, I felt burnt out.
That's fair.
I was like, I can't.
All right, so let's
Oh my
finish up.
God, my brain hurts just listening
Let's
to
finish up with
everything that
AEW.
you read.
It was a busy time. It was a busy time in wrestling.
Saw a couple clips on Twitter. Can we get to the biggest news?
Go for it.
Yeah, start off.
Jungle Man is back.
Jungle Man.
Jungle Man.
I'm a Jungle Boy guy now.
How the fuck did I know this? There's no way.
No more Jungle
Ain't no
Dork.
way. Ain't
No
no
more
way.
Jungle Dork. He's a man.
He's a man.
He's everybody's scapegoat. This guy has talent.
I can't believe this right now. There's no way. You got to be trolling.
I'm not. I'm buying tickets.
That's so funny.
Buying the stock while it's low.
This is like day one Jungle Boy hater over here. Like, hating him. And he's been Jack Perry for a while. And he was gone for a while.
What's crazy is I'm pretty like when we did that the wrestling game.
The Coke
and
is
and he made his name. It was Jungle Dork. Like he literally hates Jungle
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, he sucks. Jungle Boy sucks.
But Jack Perry.
But Scapegoat is like Kill Switch or whatever his name is. What's his name now? Kill Swat?
Kill Switch.
Is it Kill Switch?
Yes. The Coke is what keeps him going. If he stops, he'll die. Talking about Flair. But yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. But Luke still doesn't know who Tez is.
No, he'll figure it out. Come on, man. All right. Well, whatever. You can be on the Jack Perry
I love that he's in
bandwagon now.
Japan. He's out of my face. I love it. I'll never see him, so I could be the biggest Jungle Boy fan.
From afar.
From afar.
Second he shows up back in AEW, though.
We'll see. I have a chance to change my mind. I have the right. It's
Okay.
a free country.
All right. I guess.
All right. All
Yeah.
right.
No. I said to you guys, I'm glad. Creatively speaking, I like it. It's the best thing they could have done with him, just to kind of make him like this way with tearing up his AEW contract.
Yeah, that was cool.
He's gonna get booed. He's gonna get heat. It's better to just bring him back and be the same thing
Agreed.
or whatever.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is like, yeah, he'll get booed and the people are really gonna boo him. But like, I just obviously we don't know where it's gonna go yet. But like, where is who's gonna be the babyface to go against him? Because obviously, logically, you would think, okay, it makes sense for it to be Punk. Obviously, Punk's not there. No, I'm being serious.
No,
And
for
now
sure.
Punk's not there. So like,
who's gonna be the one?
who's going to fill that role to like butt that head with him? That's going to give us the payoff. Like, it can't just be like
The same guy that fills Punk's shoe every time.
I was gonna say
what, Danielson.
Brian Danielson.
because
I mean,
no,
yeah, this is-
but legitimately, that's the easiest storyline
It
because
is.
he's head of the disciplinary committee or whatever, or he's on the disciplinary committee.
Yeah,
but he's the one who gets the most shit about it. So might as well play into that a little bit where Perry comes back and it's like, you're the fucking reason I was suspended for so long.
I don't want
yada,
that coming to TV though. Like, that's one of those things that can be known, but like, it
That's
shouldn't be
fair.
like on TV.
Yeah,
That he's head
because
of the
then he's suddenly
disciplinary.
the authority.
Yeah, I don't need that there. You can
That's
still
fair.
do the feud.
I'm just saying that's the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, he again, like I also said, he did go after Shota Umino, who's like Mox's young
Oh.
boy. So there's already a thread there with the Blackpool Combat Club. But
Well, Tez, I'm glad you asked because last week on the Shooties we gave out the best feud award to.
I don't remember. Who was the best feud?
Was it Kevin Owens?
It was the Bloodline.
The Bloodline,
Bloodline
versus
with Kevin Owens.
Oh, that was the best storyline.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of feud. I'm thinking of like, was it Hangman Page and Swerve?
Was that
Yeah.
was that what you were talking about though? Best feud for last year or
No, I think he just.
No,
No, I think they
something
meant
else.
best
Saying who
feud
would be the
for
best feud
Perry.
Oh yeah, best feud for Jack Perry. Like
Yeah.
who is he as now that he's like a returning heel, getting booed in this new bearded way? Like who's gonna go after him? What?
No, him. He just
Oh.
got me. Just
Okay.
I'm on delay. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? You're right. He's the hairy man. He kind of looks like he was in Jumanji. Maybe he challenges The Rock for top Jumanji guy.
Jumanji guy.
This means I would say just do another ranking so they can figure out what's going on in wrestling.
My last thoughts on AEW. It looks like they're gonna do the same shit again. Wait, just another ranking. I have no idea
I
what's
just
going
said
on
that.
in wrestling.
I just said that.
Well, I was reading my notes. Apologies to the chat. Either way, it seems they're gonna do the same thing with the ROH Trios titles again, where instead of having Jay White and the Guns feud with and beat the Acclaimed,
I don't understand.
I'll let
It
you-
doesn't make sense.
All right, so I'll backtrack. So what they've been doing is it
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
like Jay White and the Guns
Yep.
are gonna possibly team up with the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass
Okay.
because the
Right, 'cause
Acclaimed
of the devil.
wants to team up with them to go after the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
Also, doesn't make sense.
Which is clearly not going to happen though. But you'd think that they're going to like try and dissent and then team up against fight against each other, where White and Guns would beat the Acclaimed. But now they had on Collision the Gates of Agony and the Mogul Embassy call out the Jay White and the
Bullet Club.
Guns and say, "We heard you talking crap about trios. How about we put our belts on the line next week?" So now Jay White and the Guns are going after Mogul Embassy on Wednesday for their ROH Tag Team Trios titles. They're gonna win them.
They shouldn't lose that. Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind. It's
So
like again, another trios champion not going to Ring of Honor. Yeah, terrible. Undisputed Kingdom will just have all the gold in the end. I hope so. Prophecy renewed, baby.
But like, what also doesn't make sense is why even the Acclaimed, like, of all the people to pick Telltale against the Devil Group, you're gonna pick the
Well, it's because they were also attacked.
it's just so silly.
Like, I kind of get it, but I just thought it was an easy thread to get into the two of them fighting and them taking the titles. So the Mogul Embassy thing makes me think they just want to do, like, Ring of Honor trios, AEW trios, teaming up against Undisputed Kingdom trios. So it just, I don't know, it confuses me. I'll let it play out, but right now it's more Ring of Honor belts being used in ways that won't put them on Ring of Honor, and it drives me nuts.
What's also upsetting me though is that they're replacing like all the title matches that should be the AEW matches that we're like.
Yeah.
I don't know why we had so many ROH title matches on TV.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it in doses, but it just,
Every
the thing is,
episode now.
none
I
of
feel
the title matches are happening on Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm saying.
And like, I'm the only one of the three of us that watches Ring of
Except
Honor.
for
I
Athena.
tell you firsthand,
Athena, for some reason,
Athena's
banished
the
to
only
Ring of Honor.
champion. Yeah, the only champion that we've never seen in
it
AEW.
just blows my mind.
Which is why we
So,
couldn't vote for her last week as best female. I'm sorry.
sacrilege. Either way, my last note about AEW was the tag team title street fight on Battle of the Belts. It was like a classic old school, like, Attitude Era backstage
I liked
street
it a
fight.
lot.
They were just going nuts, all the weapons and stuff, and doing all the crazy shit. So definitely recommend that if you have not watched it, or if you guys have not watched
I
it.
feel like Starks took a bad shot and like legitimately hurt himself for a second. And that's why like a good portion of it was just them double teaming Big Bill because
Spoiler.
I might have missed it, but
yeah. Look at when you'll see it.
okay.
I don't want to spoil it now.
No, you could spoil it. I'm not gonna.
When he gets hit by the golf cart, do you not remember when they both got hit by the golf cart?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking to him.
No, golf cart.
Yes, yeah, the golf cart.
So when they both got hit by the golf cart, it looked like Starks like legit got hurt for a second. The way he was like holding his leg because his leg didn't hit anything.
Okay.
So all of a sudden he just came up like clutching his leg. I was like, oh shit, I hope he's not out for the match.
All right. I'll
And then
look
like
back, but
the next like 5-10 minutes was just them double teaming Big Billy. You didn't see Starks at all. So I was like, oh shit, he might actually be out.
okay.
So yeah, no, pretty good match. I did like it a lot.
All right. Yeah.
An
but
OC match. OC, it's gonna be sad. They're gonna take that belt from him.
I hope Strong wins
They
it.
could.
I love Orange Cassidy, but I just it's
They
fine.
need-
it's
they need
fine to go to
something else,
Strong. Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. I'm sad
And
about OC.
before we go to WWE, my only note outside of WWE at this point was Ash by Elegance
Yeah,
debuting also in
It's
TNA,
terrible.
aka Dana Brooke. Terrible
so
name.
bad.
And Nick Nemeth, good for him.
Yeah.
I hope he wins the title from Moose because Moose also sucks. But Nick Nemeth being in TNA is awesome.
WWE wasn't bad this week. WWE had a pretty couple good highlights.
Did you watch any WWE or you're nothing?
I saw that CM Punk will be fighting in Australia,
Yes.
and I saw that Roman Reigns probably is not wrestling till SummerSlam.
Well,
Okay.
SummerSlam.
Okay.
Royal Rumble.
No. Oh my god! Imagine just Cody versus Rock at Mania instead.
They keep like what
I
they
know.
announced. They announced Paris and Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said he won't be at either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
It's so
I can't
strange.
believe that.
How is he your world
That's your
champion,
champ,
man? It's so embarrassing.
He's a fraud.
And then Ginger's gonna roll into Australia as the champ.
Yeah, so we got Ginger versus Seth. That was all made official this past week, which is gonna be interesting.
So thank you, Tony Khan.
Thank you, Tony.
I'm fully ready for Seth not to come out of tonight as champion.
You want to talk about Booker of the Year?
Any chance?
Yeah. Definitely.
Booker of the
100%
Year?
chance. You want to talk about Booker of the Year? Talk about a guy that's getting matches booked not even on his show, just because he's starting Twitter battles.
Fucking Jinder, man.
Rumor has it they have extra pyro for tonight.
Any chance Damian Priest walks out?
That's the rumor.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's gonna be Jinder wins and Priest cashes.
Oh, wait.
I'm
Honestly,
okay with that.
it makes sense only because like Seth has nothing going on right now for Rumble. But on the other hand, I really feel like they're going towards Damian turning face, and I feel like for that to be Damian.
Oh, not true.
They've been having him be contentious with Rhea.
Yeah, but I don't think that's him turning face.
I think the seed's there for long term.
Interesting.
For him to be the baby in all this. I think Rhea, I really think he's gonna come out of this being like the one getting turned on by them. And I think for that to be successful, he should lose his cash in. But the problem is he's still the tag team champions with them. I would have wished they didn't have the belts.
Yeah, so that made
they shouldn't have the belts.
They shouldn't either. Yeah, that's true.
That was stupid when they got that back.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see what happens, but I feel like the long-term thing with this should be Damian shouldn't hold it long if he wins it, and he shouldn't win it either.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Dumb question.
Probably not.
No dumb questions.
Because I feel like in the past, like the New Day.
Yes.
Didn't they pass that belt around if like someone was hurt? So could the Judgment Day technically do that? Be like turn on him and
They
give the belt
should be able to, but they haven't announced it,
Nick?
and they've never. They should be able to. Technically, the Freebird rule should apply to the Judgment Day as well, but they haven't ever done a different variant of tag team.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could say that for any more than two-person group that could do it, but technically,
New Day did it. No?
New Day did do it.
New Day did it.
But they were really the only ones that have done it like in a long time.
Because that's a way to get the tag belt off him without them losing it. Just be like, here you go, Tom.
Yeah, the belts mean nothing anyway.
Tom and Nick.
Yeah,
Tom and Nick last week.
Or
R-Truth every week.
Is he? He's not in it.
He's not in it, but he thinks he's in it.
No, he's in it.
Well, technically he's in it because he did win a match
He's in it.
against JD
He's in it.
McDonough. JD's not in it, but he's still in it.
Yeah, McDonough's out. R-Truth's in.
And
So R-Truth could be a
McDonough's
tag
the
champ.
worst member of that group, so he should be out.
Wait, who's the worst?
McDonough.
Oh, I thought you said Dom Mysterio.
No,
Sorry.
Dom Mysterio
he
is
is
the
the
biggest heel in WWE right
He's trolling you.
No, I'm not trolling. I mean that.
now. Yeah, I know he means it. I mean it.
I mean that. He's the worst member of the
We
group.
both mean it, and he's wrong.
Where's that boo button? I want to hear what it's gonna sound like. What's
Yeah.
Thank you.
the same?
Juice is wrong.
Dom's here.
All right.
That's Triple H in the background.
So that kind of covers.
My baby boy.
The fucking second week in a row where there's a big injury also that stops the match.
Oh yeah, Austin Theory. Right?
That was crazy.
Carmelo and
Yeah.
Theory, yeah.
I was about to go to SmackDown. That's literally the first thing I thought of on SmackDown was that crazy injury.
It's funny. I skipped that match, and then when I got to the end of the match, I saw the replay. I was like, "Damn, that looked bad."
Yeah.
And I thought that was just the finish. I didn't realize they stopped.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoops!" Oh, well.
You could tell everyone was just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
It's been hilarious every time you mention how Logan Paul's bruise has moved.
It changes,
But they have to do it purposely. They have to be doing it purposely.
If y'all are watching and you go look at Logan Paul,
I think they're trolling you
in various
specifically for
videos
this.
and pictures over the last 2 weeks. Every single time, it's on a different side or part of his face. It's either over here. Sometimes it's over here. He got fucking hit down here.
They're trolling you, Juice.
It's like Robin Hood Men in
They're trolling
Tights.
you.
Ever see it?
That's what I'm
Dumb,
saying.
yeah, I seen it.
He's moving the mole around.
That's
I have a mole.
Damage Control continues to be the best thing on SmackDown.
Bianca,
I love everything they're doing.
Bianca and Bailey put on a great match.
Such a good match. You
Very,
gotta watch that.
very good match for SmackDown.
Yes.
I love that there was no interference and that they
Mhm.
actually played into a good reason why not.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're ready to turn on her, and I think, yeah,
So
it's gonna be awesome.
WrestleMania is gonna be Bailey versus Io, and I think that's gonna be such a great
Speaking
WrestleMania
of
match.
Bailey, all the rumors say Mercedes is coming to AEW, but Mercedes has been hanging out with Bailey a
They're best
lot.
friends.
Yeah, they went to go see Trinity.
always done
They went to
that.
go see Trinity at Impact.
Bailey was at her match, right?
Yep.
In New Japan.
Yeah, they chill all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
And then yeah.
So then the
Royal
main
Rumble's
event, in case you didn't see that, was
It was.
Solo and Jay versus
and
Randy.
Wasn't Roman supposed to be in that
AJ.
also?
Technically, but they knew Roman wasn't there that night, so then the storyline was them spending the whole night trying to get someone to join their team, which was stupid.
And who was it?
No one. So it was a 3-on-2, but
Which
then
was-
they attacked Randy at the beginning of the match to take him out, which set up the classic Randy comes at the end and wins it for them. Because during the match, Styles and LA Knight had a disagreement, and Styles refused to tag in LA Knight. Then LA Knight got taken out, and then Randy came in, got the tag, and then won the match. It was very bad.
So maybe you can fill in the gap for me.
Okay.
Because I do skip stuff. But with SmackDown, I try to usually watch most of the backstage
It's
segments.
funny. I usually do the opposite with Raw and skip a lot of SmackDown, but this week I watched all of SmackDown.
So logically, it made sense to me that the third partner would have been Grayson Waller.
Agreed.
Because at the beginning of the show, Bloodline comes out, beats the shit out of Cameron Grimes, who was going to fight Grayson Waller in a one-on-one match, but they did it just to prove a point, make a statement, and the match got thrown out. So you would have thought that they would have gone to Grayson and be like, all right, we help you, you help us, blah, blah, blah. And, did they, even touch that or talk about it? Was there a reason why it wasn't just Grayson?
What confused me even more than that...
I don't get why they just wouldn't do it.
They didn't talk to any heels.
It's so stupid.
They talked to Carlito as their first recruit.
He kind of looks Samoan.
Then, what's their name?
Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly.
Aren't
they approached Paul.
Aren't
Paul,
they heels, though?
Yes, but they approached Paul. Paul didn't approach them.
And they approached Lashley, who's now a face.
And once Paul told them that only one of them could do it, they both backed out because they wanted to be in that tag team.
So
and then the last person he approached was Bobby Lashley.
Who's the face now? Yeah, they're officially faces.
It
now.
didn't make sense that
They
he
righted
didn't
the ship.
approach any heel whatsoever. Not one. You could have approached Santos Escobar. He didn't have a match. You could have approached Grayson. Who cares storyline wise? Just approaching a person. No one. It didn't make sense. It was very stupid. Very, very stupid.
So dumb.
And especially because Grayson Waller had beef with LA Knight a month ago.
Yeah.
So that would have worked perfectly also.
All right, I have two more quick notes and then I'm done.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cora Jade, torn ACL.
Oh, again?
Yep, this weekend at a house show. So just came back a month ago. Tore ACL again. Well, I don't know if they tell her again, but she tore it.
I told you CM Punk's a bad locker room.
And my last point is something I noticed. Solo Sikoa has not won a match since beating John Cena at Night of
Good.
Champions.
Solo Sikoa fucking sucks.
He does suck, but I'm just pointing out that
Shout out South Korea.
I was going to say, maybe not as badly as South Korea hates him, but Solo Sikoa sucks.
Where are all my South Koreans in the chat? Throw your flags up. Let's go.
Oh, man. All right.
That's all I
Any
got.
other news for wrestling this week? Anyone got?
That's all I got, unless I'm missing anything, but I'm good.
I'm good, too. All right. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do Say Something Nice and our crystal ball predictions. Don't go away. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to personally my favorite segment, Say Something Nice, where we pick a random... Oh, I lied. My bad. I thought you said that.
Say something nice about the producer.
I was reading the thing. I was reading.
Say something nice about the producer.
I was reading the agenda.
He's the best. Okay, moving on.
You just
I'm marrying him, so I kind of like him.
like on purpose.
I believe so.
All right, cool.
Does he know?
All right, well, it's time for the
Crystal ball time. Crystal ball time. So, you want to explain what we're doing here?
Sure. So, this is the crystal ball segment for the year. What we're going to be doing is it's beginning of the year, only January. We're going to try and take a look ahead into the future. And we're going to predict, channel our energies and see if we can each come up with the correct winners for some of the bigger, significant matches of the year, as well as look at some contracts that are ending this year and see where we think they might end up. Will they stay or will they go?
Top dollar, the hottest free agent has already been signed, so no worries about that.
So now you're just going for second place.
Yeah, now it doesn't even matter.
So we can get started with our first slide here now.
Holla,
we can
holla.
just we can dive on. Oh, this is the last slide.
Whoopsie, we'll restart that.
One moment. There you go.
Whoa.
Okay. And do we have it up? We're all good to go. Start talking. All right.
Sweet.
So the 2024 crystal ball.
I'm doing it with you.
It's all crystal-y.
Matt doesn't want one.
Matt doesn't believe in the crystal balls.
I was trying to see where it was. I think it's here.
It's all the way down. Yeah, it's down over there. All right. We can move on with these slides and we'll just talk about it and see what we think. All right. What? Did I miss something? Dang.
All right.
So the first one is the WWE World Champions, the men's.
Okay. Jinder Mahal.
By the end of this year, so basically the idea
I
is
was
by
about to ask.
December 31st,
Okay.
2024.
Who
Who do we
Who
believe
is
gonna
your
be the champion?
WWE champion? Who is your World Heavyweight champion? Raw and SmackDown. Who has the belts?
So this is for both.
For both. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just did one belt for the
Yeah,
picture.
fuck Roman. Doesn't matter.
But it's the
Okay.
basically Roman and Seth now, who will be those champions on December 31st, 2024. And if you have any
Interesting.
predictions in the chat, let us know who you think they'll be. We'll see if we match up or if you have a better idea.
Okay.
Anybody want to start?
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's the next
Wait,
slide.
come back.
There we go.
Okay, this belt in particular, this guy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say will be CM Punk,
Okay.
and the SmackDown belt will be Roman
Wow.
Reigns.
Wow. Okay. Punk and Roman for you.
Because you need a face and a good guy, bad guy, yin and yang, young bucks, all that stuff.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm going to hope that Romans has finally been defeated by then. So I'm gonna say Cody is gonna end it. Not that he's gonna keep it from WrestleMania to now till the end of the year, but he will end it with the WWE World Heavyweight Universal.
Well, that's the World Heavyweight.
What's
The one that
Roman's
Roman
called?
has?
Yeah.
It's the Undisputed Universal. Do you not listen to Paul Heyman every week?
No man.
All right. So you think
That
Cody's
belt.
going
I
to
think
have that
Cody's
belt? by
a SmackDown champion.
Okay.
And then for Raw, I honestly think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre by the end of the year.
Wow.
I think Drew's been all over it. He's not gonna win at WrestleMania, but he's gonna be in that feud.
So
and
you
probably
didn't let
get
me
another.
finish. Cody, I agree. I think Cody's gonna beat Roman, but then the Raw after Mania, Roman gets it back and holds it.
Oh, dear God. I'm going to be sick.
Now that's the type of fucking prediction
Maverick.
I wanted.
Maverick, help
That's
me.
a great one.
Save me.
If this is the first one, we're in for a show.
No.
That is something they would do.
Vince would have done that. I don't think Triple H is that fucking insane. He's more boring than
That's so
insane.
funny.
Papa H.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Raw title will be held by Sami Zayn by year's end,
Wow.
Oh,
Dark
okay.
And
That is
the
dark horse.
SmackDown title, I'm going to stick with Roman Reigns.
I think it's gonna be Roman.
I don't think Roman loses it at all this year.
Because
So,
he doesn't wrestle.
Do you legitimately think he doesn't lose it?
I just don't. I'm gonna. What he said in months past. Fool me once, fool me twice, until it happens.
No, I gotta believe it's gonna happen this
I'd
year.
rather
I
be
have to
wrong when
believe
it
it's
happens than
this year.
continuously fool myself.
Yeah.
I think Cody's
So-
gonna end the year.
Yeah, no, I seriously do think he's holding it the whole way. I think he's beating Hogan's reign.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, next
Right.
one, producer.
All right, moving onward.
Females.
Yep. Not one of the best pictures, but whatever. I really didn't have time. It's the women's title.
Is that Io Sky?
So it's the Raw women's and the SmackDown women's. I know they have new names now, but
So we got Rhea.
so
and
right now
Io
it's Rhea
currently.
and Io.
The problem is that the women's are just always it's so crazy unpredictable. You never know who they're gonna push.
Well, no, this is the crystal ball. We're predicting it now. It's
Yeah.
going to come true.
Yeah.
Look into your crystal ball. What do you see?
I'm gonna say Asuka
Cult of
is
personality.
ending with the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's gonna stay on SmackDown. She's not gonna change.
Keep in mind, yeah, a brand split's going to happen. This
I
year,
know
too.
that's what I'm also thinking.
like anybody can get moved to a different show.
Well, I figured Cody would already be moved to SmackDown, so they're not gonna move him back to Raw, and they'll probably keep Drew on Raw. So that one I did think about. This one I'm not too sure about because I thought maybe Asuka might get changed to Raw, but they already tried that. I think she's good with SmackDown right now. So I'm gonna say Asuka SmackDown champion, and Raw I'm going to say Bailey.
Okay.
All right, interesting.
After you.
I am going to go with. I'm gonna go with Bailey on SmackDown, and Jade for Raw.
Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
Wow. Okay. I like that one a lot.
I think Jade's gonna not throughout the year. I think on the end of the year, I think she'll have it by then. And Bailey, I was thinking Bailey, but then I feel like Bailey might not hold it long whenever she does win it. So maybe I'll shift that one to.
Well, I figure maybe the brand split might help her. Like she'll pay her dues doing this whole battle. She'll probably won't get a
You know
SmackDown. If she does get it, won't be a lengthy reign.
You know what?
unless she'll just move.
I'll change Bailey to Becky. Becky on SmackDown, Jade
Okay.
on Raw. Those are my
Ooh,
picks.
Becky on SmackDown.
Those are my picks.
Okay.
So
When does Charlotte come back? Charlotte like tore up the
She
knee,
just
right?
her leg blew up. So
Okay,
who
cool.
knows?
So she's not back for a while.
Yeah.
Not cool that she blew up her knee.
It's a little cool.
No,
she'll be back
stop
this
it.
year, which is why I was.
I
Gonna
never
say,
wish injury on part of anyone.
I think
Do
Charlotte.
you think she'll be back
I think
this year?
Definitely.
It's got to be at least 9 months.
Okay. We're talking December 31st. That's 12 months away.
He's right. He's right. I did that math.
It's 11 months. We're in January.
All right.
It's 11 months away.
But the injury was in December, right?
Ah!
No, I think Bailey's gonna take it from Io, causing them to break up. Babyface Bailey is gonna lose to returning Charlotte by end of year, and then my dark horse Raw is gonna be a cash in, a women's Money in the Bank
I like this, man.
from a dark horse returning AJ Lee, making AJ Lee
Wow.
and CM Punk
Wow.
the couple
You're
champions.
Wow.
Bro, if AJ Lee came back, I would be so hyped.
She's
love
been training.
AJ Lee.
Yeah.
She's been training.
That would
Okay.
be dope if AJ Lee came back.
All right. Interesting.
I like
Interesting.
him.
Very
All right.
interesting. Yeah.
Next.
All right. Let's move on to the next slide now.
NXT.
No, we're not doing NXT. The Royal Rumble.
Hey,
So
Coming up in a few weeks.
coming up a little quick.
that looks like Cody in there.
That is Cody. So coming up in a few weeks. This one's not obviously going to be for the end of the
Matt
year.
Hardy, Ted
This is
DiBiase,
now just
Kane.
picking who you think's going to win this year. So jumping the gun a little bit from our Royal Rumble picks episode, but you can change it then by then.
That's fine.
Who do you think's going to win the Royal Rumble? Men's and
I
women's.
don't think I'm going to change it by then. I do think it's going.
I'll go first then. I think
Yeah,
it's CM
please.
Punk for the men's and Bailey for the women's. Those are my predictions.
See, I was about to say Bailey, but then I'm like, maybe they don't give it to Bailey, and that's what causes her to start fighting with them. So I don't think Bailey's going to win the Rumble, actually. Because then Bailey would do her plan and go to Raw, so that wouldn't make sense to me. So, on that case, I mean, someone from Raw has to win. I'm going to say Becky Lynch wins the Rumble for the women.
What about the men?
And then for the men, I'm Cody or Punk. It's between Cody and Punk.
He's not finishing the story.
He can't finish the story, right?
Not going to do it. Him and his dumbass smirk.
It's gotta be Punk.
What time is it? Is it past
It's gotta
8?
be
Is
Punk.
it past 8?
It's
Yeah,
past 8.
he's probably going to do that dumbass smirk any
It's
second
gotta
now.
be Punk.
And
Punk
shake
and Becky for me.
Punk and he's going to shake some dumbass's stagehand hand when he's walking by. Yeah.
I don't know what show she's on, so I don't know if this even matters for storyline. I'm going Bianca. She's never won one, right?
She did.
She did.
Well,
Last
she's going
year's,
to win
right?
another.
Didn't she win last year's?
No.
2 years ago?
I think she won the pandemic one.
She needs her flowers.
Whatever year
Like
she
Sheeta.
I think 2021 she won.
Sticking with Bianca.
Bianca, interesting.
And for the men, entering at number 30.
So Bianca would be SmackDown, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just letting him know.
Setting up
At number 30.
setting up the head of the table matchup at WrestleMania.
Oh God.
The Rock
No.
is going to win the Royal Rumble this year.
I would not be surprised. I would not be. Honestly, I would not be surprised.
Specifically, he has to enter at 30 because he won't make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll be like that. What's that when they take the meat and they move the bone a little bit and all the meat comes right out of the bone?
Yeah, he'll be blown up.
Be like that. Honestly, I would not be surprised if the Rock
I wouldn't
won.
be surprised if The Rock won either.
And-
Punk would probably quit on the spot. Punk might quit at Royal Rumble night.
I would not be surprised.
This might be like the second shortest contract Punk's had.
Yeah.
He'll claim that someone bit him in backstage.
Jeez.
Interesting. All
we can
right.
Move along.
Next.
Next slide, please.
Oh,
Money in the Bank. So you already made one
I already
prediction.
made one prediction.
Which
So
was?
AJ Lee is going to win the women's.
Men's
Okay.
and women's Money in the Bank. So you do-
Men,
doing the men's.
Money in the Bank is going to be Gunther. Walter. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. I texted you guys.
We're just like,
You have my attention.
I
hello.
texted you guys. I had a lukewarm.
Oh yeah.
Take.
Oh
Yeah.
Let's hear this
Yeah.
tape.
After many months of thinking about it and letting it play out, I have decided to join forces with Juice. He is Walter.
Yes.
Gunther is the dumbest name. It just doesn't work for me. I saw an old clip of him come out at NXT as Walter. It just works so much
Fucking
better.
final boss, man. He comes
Walter
out, you're
is
scared as shit,
awesome,
bro.
yeah.
All caps, like that's the
Gunther,
shit.
I feel like it's the kid that eats chocolate bars in Willy Wonka's factory. Is his name Gunther? I think
might
it is
be.
Gunther.
no, it's Augustus.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Might as well be Gunther.
Might as well be. Might as well. Put him in
Similar.
there. Throw him in the tube.
All right, so Gunther.
Throw him in
So
the-
Walter and AJ Lee.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know why Walter.
I'm going to say.
You know what? Hold on. Change it.
Oh.
Fuck Walter. I love Walter. Fuck him. Money in the Bank, #1 podcast, Rey Mysterio.
Wow. You mean okay. Okay. That'd make him a 2-time winner, I think. I'm pretty sure he's won
I wouldn't make
before.
him a 2-time winner.
Two times too many, but
I'm
I digress.
I'm going to say. When's the last time they had a face Money in the Bank?
Otis.
Good call.
Yeah, but then
Terrible
Miz
Money in
won-
the
Miz
Bank.
won it
Miz
from
won
him.
it. I'm going to say LA Knight.
Oh.
Men's Money in the Bank.
Okay.
And for, Maverick, please. And for the women's, stop it. And for the women's Money in the Bank, it's got to be an up and comer. I'm gonna say Zoe Starks.
Zoe Stark.
Yeah, you're thinking of Billy
No S.
Starks.
I'm thinking of Ricky Starks.
Billy Starks.
No S, no Z.
Big Billy Starks.
Stark. You'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it one day.
Nope.
Okay.
Zoe.
You know, I kind of really see winning this though. Jade, like putting her as the next. But
I
anyway,
could see that too.
AJ Lee's my pick.
So I'm gonna go with Jade actually because she's my pick to be the champion by the end of the year.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go with Jade for women's, and for men's, I'm gonna go with another Mysterio, Dominic
Dominic.
Mysterio.
Let's go!
I can see that.
I'm gonna go with Dom
Dirty Dom, baby.
winning Money in the
I'm so
Bank.
hyped about that pick. I'm more excited than my own pick.
And as
I wanna
always,
change it.
I want to be wrong, but
Dirty Dom, that nasty little motherfucker.
it
I
hurts
love
to be
him.
right.
He's great.
Could you find? Could you have found a blurrier picture of the briefcase?
I could
Yeah,
not
what
have.
the
Google Images would only give me.
Well, let's get this picture out
So
of here.
much.
It's hurting my eyes.
All right, onward.
So
All right.
last slide.
For the WWE, yes. So
For we have AEW slides.
So these are all the contracts ending in 2024, along with the month that they're rumored to be. Well, when they're ending, some of them are rumors. Alexa Bliss and Jerry Lawler, January. Drew McIntyre, early 2024. Sheamus is rumored for the first half. AJ Styles in March. Brock Lesnar in April.
Are we making predictions on this, or is this just
just
facts?
like, do we think they're gonna re-sign or go somewhere
Yeah.
else?
So we can just go in order. So
Wade Barrett, Ricochet, Pete Dunne, Sammy.
And then New Day, Sammy, KO, and Profits in December.
Wow, that's all big names.
Yeah, all those contracts are ending this year. Some important things to note is AJ Styles, when he signed that last deal, he said that was going to be his last contract.
I do remember him saying that.
And when it ended, he was done.
I do remember.
So I'm
him saying
curious if he resigns or not.
Interesting.
And in Brock's deal, he signed last year after Mania 39. It was a 1-year deal for 5 matches. He's only had 3 so far. So he could sign another 1-year deal. He could leave.
There's your Royal Rumble winner.
So yeah, I guess we could just start from. I mean, you can just look at it and pick who you think's gonna leave, and that's it. Or who
Yeah, I
gets to
mean,
stay, but
Bliss, I think, stays. Lawler, where's Lawler gonna go? Either he retires or he stays. McIntyre, do you think McIntyre goes anywhere? I think McIntyre and Sheamus are WWE lifers.
I can see one of the two leaving.
I think Sheamus.
If it's one of the two, I think Drew. You think Sheamus leaves?
No, I think Sheamus has someone that wants to hire him that lives on Long Island, so he's probably just gonna work as.
I don't know, man. I think Sheamus stays. Like, where's Sheamus' stick really doesn't work anywhere but WWE.
He's been out, right? For a while.
He's been hurt. Listen, I mean, for what it's worth, like, no one's a lifer anymore. Like Edge went.
Yeah.
Like, so the term of a lifer for me is dead. Anybody can go anywhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
If they want to need the money or want to wrestle, they're gonna go.
I mean,
so
is there any true lifers left for WWE right now? Technically,
Miz,
The Rock,
New Day,
John Cena.
so we got that. We got a lot.
Yeah.
I kind of just shut you down then.
Brock. Either way. All right. So Drew and Sheamus, I think one of the two go.
Jinder.
AJ, does he retire or does he go?
I think he resigns.
Interesting timing, because I feel like he'd want to get through one more Mania season.
Yeah, I think he would do an extension if anything. It really depends how they use him.
Yeah, I don't think they would resign him. If he's set to retire, he'd probably do Mania like a 1 month or something.
Yeah, I think we'll find out real soon, depending on how they book him after a
Especially
Rumble.
because he just came back.
Yeah, but like if they like are using him in a strong way after the Rumble, you'll be able to tell. But if they're like not doing shit with him, I don't know, man. Lesnar, I think.
Who cares?
Honestly, that's how I felt. Like I saw him, I'm like, I don't care where Lesnar goes. He's not Brock Lesnar to me anymore. He's just
Lesnar back in New Japan would be fucking nuts.
That would be dope.
Going back.
That'd be cool.
But
I don't watch New Japan, so like it wouldn't be like, oh my god, for me. I just know as a wrestling guy, like that'd be dope.
Brock Lesnar at Forbidden Door.
Ooh. I'd pay to see it.
Interesting. Becky, Seth resign.
Jinder, yeah, they probably all three of those probably stay.
I mean, Jinder's gonna have the belt, so they gotta resign him.
Wade, I think resigns since he's not wrestling, so he has a good gig going on commentary. Ricochet probably goes.
I can see Ricochet. Well, here's the thing with Ricochet. I mean, his wife is the ring announcer. I feel like he's gonna want.
They don't. Oh yeah, for him.
I feel like he's strictly just gonna stay to be with her on the road. I really think that's it. If they offer him to resign.
Yeah, terrible. Don't get married, you guys.
Yeah, Pete Dunne. Probably resigns because it looks like they're renaming him finally.
I'm so happy. Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
And there's rumors that they're gonna put Regal with him and Tyler. I don't know if that's true.
That'd be awesome.
There's rumblings of that.
Yeah, I think Pete Dunne resigns also.
And then all the big ones down below. I mean,
I could see
any of those names leaving.
I could see Sammy and KO going.
I thought KO just resigned.
They both re-signed like 2-3 year deals. They signed 2-year deals back in the beginning of 2022. Yeah. So I wrote December, but technically their deals could be January 2025. So I cheated a little bit, but I don't know for sure if it's December or
Meeting
January.
the witness. Okay.
But yeah, I could see any of those names on the bottom leaving.
I could see Sammy and KO going. Street Profits, I think, stay. I could see New Day also possibly going.
I don't think Sammy goes anywhere.
Yeah, they've had really strong years.
And I doubt Kevin. I doubt KO goes anywhere.
I don't know. I could see any of those names.
I mean, you gotta remember though, they do have like a lot of close friends in AEW too. Like,
yeah, but
if they see an opportunity for the same amount of good money and they get just chill at AEW, like champion might take it.
I would think New Day's more likely to go than Sammy and
Because
KO.
New Day feels like they're at the end of their rope.
They are. They would just
Yeah,
be
Kofi
like
would be a good attraction for like another place, just because like he is a top star. Like
and
it'd be dope for Kofi to be somewhere else.
and depending how Big E feels, it could be his second story, like Saraya and Edge and Danielson. But that's up to him. We don't know how his neck is and how he feels. But yeah. Oh, Gangrel! What you come
Wow,
on? Hey.
that was a.
That was a wet one.
I think that was a badly timed one too. I don't think they realized.
I felt it.
That was a wet one.
Yeah, I think I need to check my shorts.
Yeah. Are we good to move on to the AEW?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
move
let's
on
also,
after Gangrel ruined that touching moment.
You
for
didn't
Big E.
ruin. You made it for me. All
Oh,
right.
that's a
so
cool
now,
looking belt.
This is the AEW portion.
That's a good looking.
AEW men's and I think this is just men's. I don't think I did. Did I do a women? I did a women's one. This is just a men's champion.
Okay.
Who do you think is the AEW men's champion by the end of the year?
MJF.
Really?
By the end of the year?
Yes. By December 31st. You think MJF wins it back?
I think he gets it back eventually.
I'm hoping for a surprise Big E Rumble entry from Everlast. Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be dope.
Oh.
That would be dope.
I just want Big E back in wrestling. I don't care what promotion. He's
Yeah,
just
I just want him
a
happy
wrestler.
and okay. And it seems like he's doing all right. But...
Yeah.
So my pick's going to be a hopeful pick
Mhm.
because I feel like he's come so close so many times just to lose. The Devil, Adam Cole,
Cole?
Bebe.
See, I think Cole's gonna have it
But maybe not by the end of the year.
before. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
such a long year.
I think he's gonna be. I think it's gonna go. Wardlow gets it. They do the feud with Wardlow and Cole.
You think Wardlow gets it?
Yes, specifically
Wow.
so he can break away from the group when Cole tries to take it back, and then Cole wins it. I think they're gonna give Wardlow a short reign, but I think they're gonna give him a reign. And then Cole has it until MJF returns, and then MJF beats Cole eventually. I think by the end of the year to get it back. Hopefully at World's End 2024,
Live at
live
Nassau
from Nassau
Coliseum.
Coliseum, where we could all see it happen.
You think that's going to be a strictly...
That would be a great year later. Imagine.
Yeah,
They do it
that'd be
other
dope.
places.
They do. It'd be cool for once, but they won't do that.
It was a good show. Anyway, what do you guys think?
All right. Well, he answered.
I'll
so-
stick
Oh,
with
yeah.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Yeah, he's saying Cole.
Bebe.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be by the end of the year, but I'm just gonna go with Swerve.
Ooh, I love that.
I'm gonna go with Swerve. I feel like I don't know. I can see Swerve or Cole flipping in the order. I don't know if I feel Wardlow getting it, but
Kev thinks that the MJF thing would happen for all in, depending on time.
Might-
I assume he
yeah.
means MJF.
yeah. See, I could see. That's the thing. I could see like Cole getting it. Like I could see. I don't know.
I was just kidding about World's End. That was just me being hopeful for ourselves. That was just a joke prediction.
I mean,
that
it
part.
could be Will Ospreay
Yeah.
for all we know by the time
Yeah.
next year.
I mean, for real though, Will Ospreay could 100% be the AEW champion by the end of next year because
Yeah.
he officially is on February, March.
He should be coming in. Like, he just
like-
wrestled his last match, right?
Yeah. It's February.
So it's gonna be interesting. Who was your pick?
All right. Swerve.
Swerve. Yes. Sorry.
Yep.
Next.
All right. Next slide, please.
My pick was Nick Menace.
All right. AEW Women's World Title.
Ooh.
Who will be the Women's World Champion by the end of the
Just
year?
as blurry as the briefcase.
Hey man, I don't image the Googles. The Googles image me.
This one's hard.
So right now, the current champion, Timeless Tony Storm. Where do you think the belt will be by the end of the year?
I'm torn between
Look
two.
into your crystal
You're not gonna
balls.
like it.
I'm
look into
torn
your
between
balls,
two
gentlemen.
right now. I think you're going to say who I'm torn between.
DMD.
Ew, that's boring.
I think so.
Torn.
I don't think it's boring because at that point it's gonna be so long since she's had the belt.
Is this your
We're
crystal
talking
ball?
about the end of the year.
Is this your crystal ball right here?
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Rude.
Get out of here!
No, we're talking about the end of the year. At that point, she's gonna be
Okay.
such a long time without her with the belt that it makes sense.
I'm going to go with someone. Because I like
Especially if Adam Cole is a champion around that
then
time.
they got the double. I like that. But I also like picking people that aren't even on the roster at the time. Mercedes Moné.
I like it. I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll go. I like that one. I'm gonna go with so many people. I'm trying to think of somebody.
Anybody? Athena.
I think I last year.
I was between Jamie Hayter, though, too.
She comes back.
Because her
Yeah.
Kinda
You know what?
She'd always
I'm
gets
gonna-
the belt back at some point.
I'm
so
gonna
she
go-
is a hot hot
Rio.
pick.
I'm gonna go with Ruby Soho.
Rio.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
No! I'm just trying to think
We're
of
throwing crystal balls. Destination unknown.
He said,
Ruby,
ew,
Ruby
right
Soho.
away. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ruby.
All right, next one.
I think she breaks away from Soraya, has a good upswing. All right.
Oh, Owen Hart Foundation.
Owen
I
Cup.
forgot about that.
Men's and the women's
Oh.
Owen Cup.
Huh.
Who do we think's gonna win? This is probably gonna be in like, well, it was May the first time, then it was like July the second time, so sometime this spring, summer.
So,
It'll be-
I think a very good winner, but he might not be on the roster by the time. Ricky Starks, I feel like could be a good winner of this.
Back to back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Why not?
You know what?
What about your women's?
I want to be hopeful.
You can think of both while he goes.
Orange Cassidy.
Wow. Okay.
And for the women's, heart to heart, Julia Hart.
Okay. All right. Give the heart. Okay. All right. So do you think she'll be TV's champion by that point?
No, I think she's gonna drop it by WrestleMania.
Okay.
For the women's.
I know she's not in WrestleMania. It's okay.
I don't know for the women's. That's a go with yours.
Yeah. So for the men's, I'm gonna go with Konosuke Takeshita.
Hmm.
I think he's gonna win the Owen this year.
Okay.
And for the women's, let's see, I have a pick, but I'm just trying to think of all the names if I want to go a different way.
So I'm doing two. I think I want to go with Willow Nightingale.
Again, back to back.
Yeah,
Wow, you both went back to back. Like,
for different people though.
yeah.
That's interesting.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna give it to her here. I'm gonna say Sky Blue.
I was thinking that was the
Oh.
other one I was thinking Sky Blue too.
I'm gonna think.
I think it depends.
I thought you were gonna say your other girl,
Which one?
Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, I was close, but I think Takeshita and Sky Blue would get more from winning.
I think Sky Blue's a good pick. That's
winning
that's the one I was going back and forth on.
They have
Also.
to reward her soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good payoff. Those two. So yeah.
All right. Cool. Next.
All right. Next slide. Continental Classic.
That's interesting.
That's way down the road now.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to be that time?
We gotta think who's gonna win this. And now keep in mind, from the way Tony said it, is that the holder of the Continental Crown is automatically in it next year. So right now we have to assume
So Eddie's in it.
We have to assume Eddie's going to be in it unless he doesn't lose it between now.
No, I
and
was gonna
then.
say he can lose it.
Yeah, but as of
Right
now,
now,
yeah,
Eddie's in it.
As of
But
right now,
whoever
Eddie's
the
in it.
champion
That's
is.
all.
At the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
is in it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So like if Jay White beats him,
Yeah.
Jay White's automatically in with the crown. So what do we think?
This is an interesting one. I'm hoping for someone a little bit younger. And get a rub from it. Damn it, I hate you so
Oh
much.
my. A little bit younger, you got a rub from it.
I mean,
Yikes. Help.
It's a hard one.
yeah, I was trying to think of someone younger that could get a rub from it too.
Oh.
Let's go with Powerhouse Hobbs, maybe.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm gonna. Part of me wants to say Hook, but I don't think Hook would be ready for it. So I'm gonna go with a real wild card. He probably won't even be in it by the time we get there. Dante Martin.
Wow. Okay. So we got Powerhouse Hobbs, Dante Martin. I'm going to go with someone coming back from last year's to finally get the win.
Brody.
Jay White.
Dana question.
I'm going to say Jay White.
I can see Alistair too.
Yeah.
He needs like a signature win.
I hope
Considering he's
Alistair
the leader of the group.
stays.
You guys mean Malachi, right?
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, he said Alistair.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
All right, calm down,
We're not-
Walter.
We're not
All right.
using no slave
Jesus
names here.
Christ.
MLK Day. Let's like, keep this like fair. All right.
Next slide.
Next
Say
slide.
that
Well, actually,
word.
before we go next slide, quick question. Do we think there's a women's
I
conference
hope
this
not.
year? I hope. Doesn't have to be same time. You say you hope.
I don't think so because it's just another belt.
I think no.
It would be tough to.
Yeah.
It takes up
And
too
plus,
much
they would have to
TV
get a
time.
triple crown, so they have to also get belts from other places as well.
Yeah, I don't think they do it. I
I
just
don't
thought
think
I'd
so
ask.
All right, next slide.
All right, I think this is the last one. Yep. And this is just contracts ending in
Oh,
2024. MJF, current free agent. We don't know.
Mm.
I think he signed. JR, his contract's up next month. Sting, March.
I think JR retires.
Tony Schiavone, April.
I think Sting retires.
Bryan Danielson's up in July. Dustin Rhodes in September.
You're hyped about Tony, huh?
Daniel Garcia sometime in the second half of the year. Ricky Starks, purely rumored. No idea really when it ends, but a lot of people are assuming it's sometime this year. And I threw 2 more extra ones in there that are coming up, like right now. Kazuchika Okada's contract's ending this month, and Trinity's in TNA. So,
all right. MJF, I legitimately don't know if he's signed. I know that he should be. I know all signs point that he is, but
I think he did.
Don't know.
I think he
Regardless, he's
I
injured.
think he resigns.
He's
Yeah.
healing up. He'll be gone till
Yeah.
June.
But I still think he stays with AEW,
I think he's signed.
whether he's signed or not right now. JR, I think, retires. Singh is obviously retiring. Tony resigns. Danielson's retiring.
I think JR stays on in like a purely backstage role.
I mean, he can't even travel.
I was
right
gonna say,
now.
bro, he's already on like such a reduced schedule.
I think Tony's going to keep him on some sort of retainer. JR, by the way, so he's done an interview. He's made it clear he would love to stay on. He wants to stay with AEW in some way.
So maybe he does.
It's just a matter of obviously knowing you can't do what you're doing. So I think they're going to work something out.
Yeah, maybe he's like a backstage
They
thing.
could give
But I
him-
don't think he stays on as like a commentator for the full
They
year.
could give him an office at Bristol.
Give him something.
Dustin, I think, retires.
Oh, we skipped over Tony Schiavone. I hope.
No, I said I think Tony resigns.
All right, well, it's my turn.
Yeah,
Alright, take it.
yeah, what is this,
Yeah.
the Danny show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're taking too long.
Tony, I hope he's gone, but
You hope he's gone?
I don't
Does
like
he,
him.
Does he leave
I
the
like
Sting?
Tony.
no, I
It's Sting.
I hope at the very least he doesn't do commentary anymore. He's gonna keep doing it. I like him to either just be the backstage interviewer of some sort,
I would like him
So-
just to go to that.
Let
or
me ask.
keep him backstage. I don't like him. I
Let
don't
me
like
get
his-
you. I get you don't like him, but if they decide to resign or make him the voice of Collision to get rid of Kevin Kelly, would you accept that?
They kind of unofficially already did it.
Yeah, but
I would accept.
officially.
I would accept if Nick Kelly's gone. Then
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what it is? So for me, I'm pretty sure it was you that said. I don't think it was a chat. Tony Schiavone for me is the same thing with you with Sting. I hear Tony Schiavone's voice. I
You
think
think
inferior.
WCW, yeah.
I do. I think WCW. I think inferior shit. Like I'm watching a wrestling program from the '80s because he's been doing it so long.
Yeah.
Like with JR, I don't get that because like I was growing up with it. But
Mhm.
Tony, it's too old school for me. I never liked his like.
Tony-
Yeah, he screams in this shit.
JR is more old school than Tony.
No, with the commentary. Not for me as a fan.
But
I'm just saying.
JR was on the A show.
Yeah. Either
Tony,
way.
Tony was on the B show with
It's
Sting.
so biased.
Yeah. So
You guys are just
It's not biased. It's just how we grew up.
No, well, I mean, it technically is biased because you never really watched them, so.
I watched enough.
Danielson said
He's done full time.
he's done.
He's done full time. He'll do
Yeah,
part time.
Yeah.
And he'll stay
Yeah.
on.
He'll
Tony
show up
loves
for like
him.
big events and stuff.
Dustin Rhodes.
I think Dustin retires.
maybe
He's old.
he goes back as Goldust.
I would not be surprised if he went back
As Goldust?
to WWE
What
as
else are they
Dustin.
doing?
Ugh.
I would no. He wouldn't be Goldust. I legit would not be surprised if he went back with Cody to WWE.
But for what? He's not gonna do. He's not gonna. He will have less matches than he does now.
Those 3 names I could all see. I could see Daniel Garcia getting picked.
I
Thrown in
I think
NXT.
Daniel-
I
stays.
think Garcia stays.
I
I
think
can see
Garcia
it.
stays.
I obviously.
I can see him throwing him in NXT and be like, "Oh,
But
you're
that's
gonna
why.
you're gonna feud with Lexus King. We're gonna make
But that's
you
why
a
I
star."
don't think Garcia leaves. Is I think Garcia knows he has a better chance of being a star quicker in AEW.
Yeah, no, I think Garcia is gonna have an up year. Honestly, I would almost.
Rhodes, I think. Rhodes is gone one way or the other. I think he retires. You guys say you think he goes to
I think he
WWE.
goes back. I don't think he's done.
I almost want to change my Continental Classic pick to Garcia.
I thought that's the pick you were gonna make when you said that.
I'm gonna go Garcia. I'm
Change
changing.
it to Garcia.
Changing
Okay,
it's
cool.
Garcia.
Cool. Making the
Um,
notes. Thank you.
Starks. I think everyone agrees
He's gone.
gone.
He's not staying.
WWE.
Whenever his contract's up, he's gone.
No question.
That's what I'm saying. He like QT left, Spears left, Jade left. Like all of Cody's little butt buddies are going.
Yeah.
Dustin's gonna go, man.
But I'm just saying, Dustin's not gonna like QT left. He didn't go to WWE. He just left.
He'll go. He'll be there. I'm just saying, give it time. I'm gonna go see the indies of what I can do.
Yeah,
out there.
but
bro, you've been doing this.
But
for
he's
so
also
long.
not gonna get like. He's gonna have 1 month because he's there for Cody's friend, and then be banished to like
He'll be a backstage.
lower level shit.
He'll
like,
go there as an agent.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling
like,
you, he's gonna go there. That's all.
all right.
Yeah.
I think Dustin goes back as an agent. I don't think Dustin goes back as.
He'll go back as Goldust.
He's fully in on it.
Yeah, he really wants to go.
No doubt in my mind.
And then Cody gets the story completed as Stardust.
What about Okada?
with DeAndre. Okada,
I
man,
would love for him to sign AEW.
it makes so much sense for him to stay in Japan. I think
Mhm.
his wife like has been on record saying she wants to stay and she has like a job and a career there. So I feel like he stays, but I would not be surprised if he went to AEW.
That'd be dope. And then Trinity.
I think she's back. I think she's gonna be on the Rumble.
She is so bad.
Oh, and WWE?
Yeah,
She is so
I think she's
back.
gonna be in the Rumble.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Those are our predictions. Let us know if you guys have anything different. We will probably have to rewatch this and like record these predictions so we actually have them on the record.
Yeah.
So we could check back at the end of the year.
For our time
See how
capsule.
everything goes.
Walter.
Oh, I love it. Say it again.
Walter.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Christ. All right.
Ear porn.
As for next week, I believe we have a very big show planned for next week.
It's
Juice, you want to fill in?
It's mid-size. So it's the week of the Royal Rumble. So we're going to be doing a tournament of every Royal
How's that
Rumble,
mid-size? That's pretty big.
every Royal Rumble winner ever. And it will be a tournament where we'll decide based on their statistics and their merits.
Just men's?
Men's and women's.
Men's
Okay.
and women's.
Every Royal Rumble
All
winner
right.
ever.
I like it.
Not including the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, God, no.
Greatest Royal Rumble is not canon.
Ugh.
Does not count in the record
Boo
books.
it. Boo
It used to count. They took it out. Thank God. Yeah, so we'll be doing that, and then I think
So would you say stats, records, and personal dislikes? That's what we're judging on?
sure we can do personal dislikes as well. It's all up to you. It's all to us. So we'll be doing that next week, and I think we'll be trying to squeeze our Royal Rumble picks in as well
Yeah.
on that episode.
Yeah.
Should only be like 5 matches, so it shouldn't take us long.
Yeah. Really,
Yeah.
just our Royal Rumbles. And we already made our Royal Rumble picks.
They could change.
Could change. I'm sure next week I won't remember what I picked this week.
Well, that's what we're going to get on record. So next week, are you sure you want to change your pick or not?
You said that.
And then you'll blame me.
He probably already forgot.
You said The Rock and
I did,
Bianca?
actually.
Yeah, you said Rock.
Yeah.
Next week it'll be Seth, who's not even in it.
Seth and Becky.
Oh God. Yeah,
All right.
We'll see.
Sweet. So please join us next week for that. We hope you guys had a great time tonight. See you guys next week.
Peace out. Happy MLK
And don't
Day.
forget, we want to get to 10 subscribers. Please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Use your Prime account.
Check out the link tree below.
It's free.
Happy MLK Day. Maybe I get to do the intro next week. Bye
Never,
bye.
never.
Yeah.
Private.